Let's get this Directorate meeting over with before we speak further. Well, it's important.
Okay. Well, Dr. Lee's in here, actually. So I could actually crush 2 birds with 1 stone, but I probably don't want to do that in front of everyone. Should I talk to you? Oh. What the fuck? Okay, yeah, just keep going. That was weird.
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
I guess I'll
if you
sit
require
here.
Maintenance, please file a report with the Facilities Division.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue.
Fuck you, buddy.
There are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. A.O. has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true.
I have a gun.
Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
What's Phase 3?
It's very important to us. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
What kind of compromises?
We have at times had to rely on drawing power from above-ground installations. It risks personnel and equipment, but no longer. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Wait, what?
Can you tell me more about this reactor?
Certainly. It was originally built for the Commonwealth Institute of Technology before the war, but was only for testing. Over the years, we've advanced the technology, made a great many improvements, and are finally nearly ready to activate it. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. A.O. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way, he has proven more than capable of handling himself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please. As I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What?
Please,
Be serious.
everyone, please, I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
There must be something we can do to help you.
The only thing that matters now is continuing the Institute's work. It will be all right. I assure you, we can talk more Later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my father as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really?
Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
I guess he's sort of just disregarding the whole Bunker Hill situation.
So quickly.
Okay, let's talk.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once. I'm sorry, Father. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
What would it mean to be in charge?
Most divisions of the Institute are fairly autonomous, perfectly capable of functioning without intervention. Where those divisions interact, however, problems can arise. You'd lead the Directorate in setting policy, resolving disputes, and the like. There's no question that some of the Directorate, and the Institute at large, will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead, for all of us, but for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
So I was going to start the Underground Undercover quest line, and I did a little bit of it. I talked to Z114, and the impression that I was getting from that was that it was going to be drawing a line very quickly, and I haven't been given the impression up to this point that that's where this should be going. I feel as though there's still a little bit more to be done, a little bit more information to learn, so I want to go ahead and start the mass fusion thing and see what's going on with that. But yeah, I think we're getting pretty close to the end now, if I'm not mistaken. But we have Allie over here, so we're going to talk to her.
Isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
What the hell is this operation about?
Hey, relax. We wouldn't send you off without the proper information. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
What's a beryllium agitator?
The details would be lost on you. No offense. The point is, it'll allow us to boost the reactor's power and get it running sooner than planned. You just keep me safe. I'll worry about the agitator.
Do they not recognize that I like built a teleportation device? I mean, technically I did. I gathered the parts and I built it. So it's not as if I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Just saying.
Is that really necessary? I'm sure I can handle this by myself.
Yes, it really is. Not only is this tech sensitive, it's old. Look, I'll take care of it. You just make sure I come back in one piece.
Sounds good. I'd appreciate the company.
Not as much as I'd appreciate coming back in one piece. I don't like going above ground unless there's no other option. But here we are, with our options dwindling quickly. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around the area.
Of
we don't
course
want them
they are.
getting the agitator before we do. Head on up to the relay, and I'll meet you there.
Shit. Or inform the Brotherhood. I don't think I want to do that. No, I do not. So, what's the alternative? Where do I go? I'm confused. Oh, just go through here? Alright. I suppose we can do that. And we just made a cut. So before I would go into that quest, because I saw that I had to take an elevator or whatever, before I do that, I wanted to go ahead and just screw around a little bit more. I was wanting to have some fun, so I did a Randolph safe house and something for one of the Mila quests. So I wanted to go ahead and just get this out of the way and just, you know, take care of that first.
We've got an emergency. Glory spotted a courser near Dayton Safe House. We were hoping Bunker Hill bought us some time.
Oh, shit.
But the Institute's continuing to dismantle our operation.
Is the situation that bad?
Whenever we spot a courser, everyone hides. We hide deep, we hide long, until we know we're safe. We've never stayed around to see how fast the Institute can find and kill us all. So we're treading new ground here.
All that, if you spot a single courser?
It sounds extreme, but we've paid dearly for that bit of wisdom. Every time a courser is spotted, death and destruction follows.
Can I lend a hand?
Yes. Ticonderoga Safe House has gone dark, and I need you to check it out. Hopefully this is a milk run. But if you do find a courser there, kill it. If there's no survivors, then your cover remains intact.
Is this really worth risking my cover?
Glory needs to evacuate Dayton, and you're the only other heavy we have. And if we don't use you now, soon there won't be any railroad left.
I'll head out.
Good luck. Glory, pick your team.
I could use the dock. Mr. Smiley, too.
Done. Grab anything you need from Tinker Tom.
Anything?
It's not open season. Yet. But take what you need.
Oh, I will.
Everyone, we may have to evac on a moment's notice. Stay alert.
This is rough. Alright, I guess we're doing that now. Operation Tinder... Wait, what was it? Ticonderoga... Whatever, fuck it, it doesn't matter.
With the amount of help you've given Randolph, I was expecting their synths to be moved by now. The problem's on their side. Your work, as always, has been exemplary.
Happy to help.
I'll send word to Mr. Timms. He needs to start moving synths, and stop making excuses.
Yay, I don't want the flamer though. I don't need that. Just takes up weight. Alright, we're gonna put that away.
You gotta be careful, man.
In the place where I have other weapons. High, what was it? High capacity. Yeah, there you go. Okay, we're gonna go to that building and take care of things for the railroad. Oh shit. This isn't good.
This is a restricted area. Your arrival wasn't in the mission briefing. This irregularity will be reported to Justin A.O.
You know who I am, so tell me, what are you doing here?
Intelligence indicated this is a railroad base. Perimeter breached and all hostiles eliminated. Currently maintaining surveillance.
The SRB sent me to check on you, see if you need help.
Mission proceeding according to plan. Ambush set for railroad targets. Prepared to reclaim any synths they possess. Use the stairs to leave. The elevator's been disabled by the second unit.
So there's multiple coursers here? And also, where is the railroad? Did they kill them all?
Operating at full capacity.
Seems awful risky.
All systems
out
nominal.
On the top floor of a skyscraper. The only quick escape is in these old terminals.
It's looking like they killed everyone.
If you ask nice,
I mean, there's not a lot of people here, so maybe they got out in time. It's hard to say completely.
Use the stairs to leave. The elevator's been disabled.
Ah, there's a fat man.
Scanning. Unknown identity.
Aw, man.
Scanning. Subject identified.
That's too bad. Shit. Alright, there's two of you, huh? Okay, well, here's what's gonna happen. You just go ahead and keep walking. Why is he bleeding? Is this like a new feature for synths that they can bleed now? Do they have like synthetic blood?
Not that it's an option. They just couldn't stay away, huh? Where'd you get to?
Statistically speaking, your survival is improbable.
Well, it's a good thing we're not relying on statistics here. Hello.
Limb actually more damaged.
Uh-oh.
Following.
You'll have to pardon me.
Eliminate.
Won't underestimate us again. What's that? Won't be bothering anybody now.
Okay, we got another one down here. Oh, shit.
Someone's coming.
Engaging an institute synth is foolish.
Clearly. I don't think that did anything for me, but hey, it was worth a shot. Now we're getting close to the other courser.
Combat initiated.
Well, then initiate it. Where's the turret? I clearly hear it, I just can't see it.
Targeting.
It's probably on an upper level. It won't say anything.
Upper limb action systems offline.
Guess we're not alone.
Ha! Oh, there you are. Oh. We're leading out to Cambridge? Where are the other coursers? I is confused. Ah, shit. God. Oh my god. Alright, there we go.
That's it.
Wow, that was worth it. Alright, we're saving. Oh, we got another one. Everybody be quiet.
Is someone present?
No. Shut the fuck up.
Combat initiated.
There's something out there.
Christ, he's got a stealth boy. Isn't that just great? Did that do anything for me? I think it did some damage. You're stuck. There we go. Gotcha. Okay. We did it. This is not going to continue working. If they honestly... Okay. They've been running the Wasteland with an iron fist for decades at this point. Actually, over a century, I believe. And then all of a sudden, multiple coursers are turning up dead at railroad locations just after the leader's father, who is linked to the railroad, shows up. I mean, that's pretty damning. Everything all right?
I know taking out coursers is a risk, in more ways than one. But we have to delay the Institute any way we can, so your infiltration can be effective.
Ticonderoga was wiped out by coursers. No survivors.
All hands lost? God damn it, that's not the news I wanted to hear. Now we're in a race. Can we free the synths before the Institute wipes us out?
Shouldn't we just hide instead?
It's only a matter of time before the Institute burns your cover. We only have one chance at this, so burying our heads in the sand isn't an option.
There must be some way to slow them down.
All non-essential operations have already been shut down. Unless we abandon the synths we've pledged to protect, there's nothing more we can do. With Ticon down, we're short-handed. If you could spare time from your primary mission, the others could probably use some help.
Okay. So, who do I talk to? I'm all ears. I will talk to someone. that nothing? Is there nothing?
High-Rise was a good man. So many good men.
Maybe Pam? I seriously doubt it.
Commencing recurrence analysis using de Brovian method.
Pam.
Solving for theta n when I approaches probability bounds.
That's really interesting. Okay, maybe Glory? Or the doctor? I guess they're asleep at the moment. Oh, that's sweet. That's dangerous. That is very dangerous. Somebody should fix that.
The boys have been working on some new toys. You want to take a look?
Oh, no, I don't give a shit.
Hey, Doc.
I know you're busy spooning with your friend over here, but apparently there are jobs I need to do.
I
Something?
suppose you're here for my medical services. Let's see what's wrong with you today.
No. Hey, my name. That's cool. That's actually really cool. I think that's neat.
Hey, Doc.
Are you injured? It's a wonder you and Glory don't set off metal detectors.
Nothing? Okay. Where the fuck is Glory? Is she gone? Like, did she leave or something? I mean, Dez implied that there was something that I could do. So I'm a little perplexed by the complete lack of anything to do. But maybe I've been doing those things. Maybe she's talking about like the Mila stuff and the Randolph safe house and all that crap. Which is fine, I guess. Drummer Boy, do you have anything?
Tom's got more goodies in stock. Check with him.
Oh. I'll talk to him. Get up. None of this matters. If something that matters happens, I'll cut to that. Alright, so we're continuing the main quest line, or I think this is the main quest line. It's the fusion thing. For some reason, I'm supposed to go up the elevator and reach... What was the place called? Just mass fusion. I'm supposed to reach mass fusion through the relay over here instead of just fast traveling to it. Because I did fast travel, and it's not technically the way I'm supposed to do it. I don't really understand that, but it's reality, so whatever. Okay, relaying to mass fusion will make you a permanent enemy of the Brotherhood of Steel. Are you sure you wish to proceed? Ooh. Okay. That's a rough one. Do I want to do some... Do I want to, like, just keep going with the Brotherhood? Because now that I've gotten, like, that little signifier that tells me, hey, you can keep going with other stuff, because the second that anything becomes a problem, they'll show me that. I don't know, it just gives me a little impression. Okay, actually, we're not going to do that yet. We're going to go back downstairs. I'm going to talk to Dr. Lee, and then I'm going to do some Brotherhood stuff. And, yeah, once I have to make a decision, I'll make my decision. You guys already know what it's going to be in the end, but, you know, like, I want to stretch this as much as possible. I want to get the most content I can out of the game. Naturally, that makes sense. It's what I did with, you know, Fallout 3 and even more so with New Vegas, because New Vegas was probably the most focused on, you know, factions and stuff like that, and the idea that you've got to choose between one of these. That's one thing I'll say about New Vegas. They had so many factions. I mean, there were obviously the primary ones, and the decision you had to make between the NCR and Caesar's Legion, and Mr. House and yourself. You were a faction with Yes Man. But there were a lot of, like, sub-factions. I feel like this game's kind of lacking. I mean, you had, like, the Great Khans and, you know, the Powder Gangers.
How may I help you?
And, fuck, the Brotherhood of Steel. Just different things like that I don't feel like this game really has, at least completely. What the fuck? Oh, she's inside of Advanced Systems. That's why. Well, let's get to Advanced Systems. I don't know why I'm bothering recruiting her, because if things go the way I think they will, I'm going to end up killing this woman if she gets recruited. Either way, really. House divided. Newton. Who the fuck is that? What? What? Newton Oberly. What? I am so confused. Okay, well, here, let's go ahead and quick save, just so I don't lose anything. I don't know who that is.
Dr. Lee.
You again. What do you want now? You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
Wow, you're such a bitch.
You're the scientist. Why do you think I'm here?
Well, let's see. A Brotherhood of Steel airship arrives in the Commonwealth. You find a way to intercept our teleport signal, and now you show up at my door. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
Why would we want you dead?
I did some pretty sensitive work for the Brotherhood of Steel. Even though Lyons let me go, there were a few others in the ranks that thought I knew too much. That's why I came to the Institute. It was the only place that I thought I'd be out of the Brotherhood's reach and still be able to do my research. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help? Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
Did you abandon any projects you wanted to complete?
You should know better than to ask me that. If they didn't tell you what I was working on, they didn't want you to know. I'm certainly not going to put my neck on the line and spread their dirty little secrets. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
You really know how to
Level
push my
9
buttons,
charisma,
don't you?
bitch.
You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people up there, dying. And here I am surrounded by technology that could make their lives better. Yet we hide down here and insulate ourselves from everything and everyone. It's not right. It's not right. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
Well, that was easy. Report to Elder Maxon. But I want to know what this whole deal is with Newton, or whatever the fuck his name is.
Someone didn't mention it. Quiet time runs from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Yes?
Doc.
You make a lot of trips to the surface, right? Maybe you can help me out with something. The Brotherhood of Steel has developed some impressive technology, and I think we could learn some things from them. The best place to start would be to study their design schematics, assuming you can get your hands on some.
Where can I find these schematics?
They probably keep them in a safe place, like a chest or locker. I'd expect guards as well.
Sure, I can do that.
Great! We've got a lead on a small Brotherhood salvage team. That's a good place to start.
Alright. More quests. Newton Oberly. Where are you, sir? Is he in the Institute? Or is he somewhere? No? Maybe not. Oh, okay, so he's... No, that's the Prydwen. Never mind. Okay, I'm a little confused. It won't let me highlight that for some reason. Okay, maybe he's inside of... Oh, okay, no, he's in one of the facilities. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, okay,
Nothing
he's in
to report,
bioscience.
For goodness sake, be reasonable. I know you can hear me, now open this door. What's the use?
Dr. Higgs has always been one to complain. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised by this.
What's going on?
Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have decided to protest your appointment as Father's successor. They've taken control of the bioscience security systems and cut off our food supply.
Are you fucking serious?
Have they made any demands?
Not yet, but I expect they'll demand that you renounce all ties to the Institute.
Is there a way I can communicate with them?
As a matter of fact, there is. I can unlock the maintenance tunnel that leads to the bioscience observation room. From there, you should be able to communicate with Higgs and Loken. If you can't reason with them, you can use this holotape to access the command functions on the observation room terminal. That should give you some options. Just please, try to talk to them first. Use violence only as a last resort.
Okay, follow Newton. Go ahead. I'm assuming you're going to go in there.
Okay. Just give me a moment. There, it's unlocked.
They're not going to shoot me. But yeah, so they're basically willing to... Okay, never mind. Oh, wrong gun. The fact that they're basically willing to... They want to kill me. Like, this is pathetic. Like, is this how people do things down here? They don't like something, they resort to violence and starvation of all of their people? It's like, why don't you just fucking leave if you don't like it? I mean, they're completely right. In every way are they right. They should absolutely be protesting my inclusion. But still, screw them. You know, they're being mean to me. By the way, I have like 250 stim packs. This is fucking ridiculous. To be fair, I am playing on normal, but still.
Something made it past the guards, Impressive.
Not really. Okay, can I talk to you?
If you've come to change our minds, then you're wasting your time.
Can we talk about this?
Father chose not to talk to the Directorate before anointing you his successor. So how about I follow his fine example?
Father believes in me. The least you can do is give me a chance.
How could you hope to lead us when you hardly know anything about what we do? I'm sure you mean well, but you must see that it's an impossible task.
You'd rather everyone fight over the job? Is that what's best for the Institute?
I agree that the transition will be chaotic, but eventually, a leader will emerge from that chaos. Then, things will return to normal, and the work will resume.
Can't you at least give me a chance?
A chance? What do you think, Max?
Even the most fastidious researcher must sometimes take a leap of faith. I say let's give it a try.
Very well, then. Open the door, and let's return to the fold.
Since, abort command override and resume normal functions.
You know, I feel as though...
Can't pick this.
There might need to be an example made of someone for this incredibly subordinate decision. Inexcusable.
Don't have the key.
Is he gonna unlock this fucking thing or not? So what's the deal here? I talked to him, but he's not... He's kind of just walking away. What the hell is he doing? Okay. Talk to Newton. Wait, have I been here before? Huh. It doesn't matter. Whatever. Can I open this now? Yes, I can. Oh, I guess he left? Oh, no, he's over here. Okay, he left.
You have a lot to learn.
Dr. Oberlin.
If you're really going to be
Bravo.
the next director of
I
the
admit,
Institute.
I was fearing for the worst. But I can see that I underestimated you.
What do you mean you feared the worst?
I just didn't want to see anyone get hurt. There is one further matter to discuss. Obviously, some kind of disciplinary action must be taken here. The question of what form it takes is up to you.
Why? Kill them all. Absolutely. I mean... executing them is funny. Like, that'd be hilarious, but I feel like that's a little much. just based off of all of this. Put them on probation. We'll be somewhat
Put them
lenient.
on probation. Limit their access to quarters and non-working areas.
That's more than fair. I'll see to it that everyone's notified. I'll take that holotape back. I also wanted to offer you something as a more personal expression of gratitude. I know that your work often takes you to the surface where supplies are scarce. I gathered these items together for you. I think you'll find them useful.
Yay, drugs.
Can't talk right now. Gotta clean the Mirelurk scat off my boots.
I don't give a shit. Alright, so I'm having a feeling there might come a point where we have to kill members of the Brotherhood here in a second. Unless they're... Are you... me? What happened? What's the problem? Whoa! What the fuck just happened?
For victory!
Okay, that was really weird. Everything just turned red. What the... Yeah, what? The vertibird? What? What are you guys losing your minds over? Alright, fuck this. I'm just gonna take the blueprints. I'm friendly with them, so hopefully they won't have a huge problem. But if they do, then I'll just kill them. It's not really that big of a deal. What is with that? That is so weird. Alright, any issues?
For the Brotherhood.
Okay, we're good. Hi. Okay. I think we're okay. Ooh, there's a church over there. Maybe I should check it out. See what's going on. I'm really starting to get... Like, I don't understand why it's like turning pink like that. I don't know, it's just very odd for it to happen all of a sudden. Alright, whatever. Anyway, I guess back to the Institute then. Okay, so everything's still just pink, and I'm kind of concerned. I think this might be some sort of, like, glitch in the system or something. I might have to verify the game cache. I'm not sure, but everything's very high contrast. And, yeah, it's looking like this might be a problem. Maybe I need to just fuck around with some of the mods. I'm not sure. We'll see.
Father has always been a little unpredictable. I suppose his choice of a successor shouldn't surprise me.
I have some Brotherhood schematics for you.
Great! Can't wait to get a look at them. I guess you took a pretty big risk to bring me these. I hope I wasn't asking too much of you.
You absolutely were.
It was a cakewalk. No problem at all.
I'm glad to hear it. If you come across any more of these blueprints, let me know. In the meantime, I'll see what I can learn from them.
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
Will she be harmed if she doesn't cooperate?
Absolutely not. We have big plans for Dr. Lee, including the resurrection of one of her greatest creations. The last thing we'd want to do is kill the Golden Goose. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Pridwin. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, on to other matters.
He's talking about the giant
of your
thing.
Reconnaissance efforts. It's time to advance our operations to the next phase. I want you to report to Proctor Ingram at the airport. She has a special project that requires your immediate attention. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
Okay, so I vaguely recall in Fallout 3 that for a very brief period of time, there was this, like, project that was being set up at the main base of operations and they were creating some sort of like giant robot sort of character. I don't remember if we ever used it. I'm pretty sure it did at the final battle at Project Purity. But I'm relatively certain that's what they're talking about. What the fuck is this? Okay. Jesus Christ. I don't know what the hell that kind of trick shot was. Did he get bonus points for that? Oh, great.